welcome back to part 3 of our watch along of Ponman. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a regular version of If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a regular version.
Glitch.
If you saw us on YouTube,
Corbin's
you saw a very
glitching.
cut up version because of copyright reasons.
Too much alcohol on St. Patrick's Day.
A cut version of this and other Malayali films, you can go to Patreon or channel memberships. I'll put a link in the description below and the pinned comment so you can go check that out. And at the end of this part, we will talk about the movie and review it. Okay? Okay. Let's finish this movie, huh?
നിനക്ക് ഈ കല്യാണം ഇഷ്ടമാണോടി?
എനിക്ക് കല്യാണം ഇഷ്ടമാണോന്ന് ചേച്ചി മാത്രമേ എന്നോട് ചോദിച്ചുള്ളൂ.
ഇഷ്ടമില്ലാത്തവന് നിന്ന് കൊടുക്കല്ലേടി. പിന്നെ കെട്ടിച്ചു വിട്ടവരും കെട്ടിയവനും ഒന്നും
That's pretty sound advice, guys.
എന്തിനാ ചെയ്ത്?
കിടന്നോട്ട്.
Oh. Sneaky Basil. Yeah, someone's gonna get wound up into that machine. Groin first.
Groin first.
Kick him. He's gonna kick him into it. Face first. And it makes it look like an accident.
പറഞ്ഞില്ലായിരുന്നോടാ ഈ സ്വർണ്ണം ഈ കയ്യിലേക്ക് തന്നെ തിരിച്ചു വാങ്ങിക്കും. അജേഷാടാ അജേഷ്.
I would get out of there. I wouldn't have taken the time to just sit and wash my face. You don't know how quickly he can get unclogged from that thing.
നീ വിട്ടോ, ഇത് ഞാൻ നോക്കിക്കോളാം. ഞാൻ പോരാടിയിട്ടില്ലെന്നല്ലേ നീ പറഞ്ഞു? ഞാൻ പോരാടി നോക്കട്ടെ.
ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല നീ എന്നെ കാത്തു നിൽക്കുമെന്ന്.
She likes you.
ചത്തോ ഇല്ലയോന്ന് അറിയാൻ നിന്നോ?
ഞാൻ ചത്ത നിനക്കെന്താ?
Because I'd rather be married to you than that scoundrel.
ഇതില്ലെങ്കിൽ നിന്റെ ജീവിതം കോഞ്ഞാട്ടാവുന്നല്ല പറഞ്ഞു. ഇതില്ലാതെ നീ ഇവിടെ അങ്ങനെ ജീവിക്കും.
അതിന് ഞാൻ ഇനി ഇവിടെ ജീവിക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
പിന്നെ?
Because I'm going with you.
അത് നീ അറിയണ്ട.
കൊല്ലത്തോട്ടാണേ വാ.
There you go.
ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ടാ.
Smile. Nice.
ഇനി ആരും എൻ്റെ ദേഹത്തെ പെണ്ണളക്കണ്ട. എൻ്റെ മനസ്സമാധാനം കളഞ്ഞ സാധനമായി.
പൊന്നില്ലാതെ ഒരു പെണ്ണിന് ഈ നാട്ടിൽ ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
ഞാനൊന്ന് നോക്കട്ടെ.
സത്യത്തിൽ പൊന്ന് തൊടാത്തപ്പോഴ പെണ്ണിന് യഥാർത്ഥ ചന്തം.
Nice line.
Nice, Basil.
Yep.
As always.
Bronze enjoyed it.
He has a really... I feel like his movies have a really high floor of like, this is going to be good. It's either going to just be good or it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'd have to think back if we would not like the Basil.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a movie of his that we've not liked or stopped watching.
I'd have to think about that. But
Like Fafa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much always going to get yourself a good film.
And I think this is this director's, let's see if it's his debut as a director. Yeah.
That was a debut.
This was his directorial debut.
Excellent.
As a director. He's normally a art direction or set designer.
A lot of art direction credits. Good job.
Which is great. Which is not a, maybe I think we said this in the teaser or the trailer. It's not a jump you typically see
Right.
as often as you do AD or
Sure.
cinematographer.
Or even actor to director.
Production designer is not
Yeah.
one. And maybe, I don't know. Obviously, the natural progression is cinematographer to
Yeah. To director.
director.
Often.
You're in the camera.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean, even if you're not behind the camera, you can't do it. Obviously, I think he did a very good job. I think it was a interesting movie.
Yep.
That was pretty fast paced.
Yeah,
for kind of a simple movie.
Yeah. When you consider how simple the story is, it had a very, very nice clip. It never dragged.
Somebody took some gold.
Yep.
They're not giving it back. I need to get it back.
Yeah.
But it never went into like Massey territory either.
Not at all.
All the fights were very realistic.
Very realistic. Everybody was solid. I believed everybody was the character that they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost a Malayali chill kind of movie. I think the standout for sure is the composer.
Yeah.
Justin Vargas.
Did a great job.
I know we've heard before, but I really enjoyed the quirky take on the score.
Yep.
And the different sounds and vibes. It almost gave horror at times.
It did sometimes.
But I liked all the like incorporating different sounds and like creaks and
Yeah.
it was really unique.
It was the water carrying the film. It was wonderful. It was more than just the music in the background. It almost felt like the sound design at times. It was really wonderful.
Yeah, sometimes your films just need to be very simple.
Storytelling.
Sometimes you can overcome. I mean, there's people that like that's their thing is to overcomplicate it, like Nolan. You know, like his.
Yeah.
If you get a Nolan film and it's just like a simple story, I think
You'd be disappointed.
I think his fans are just gonna be, and that's kind of a. I mean, no one else is in the world are really at Nolan's level.
No. No.
He's the only one that doesn't make like big action films, but that has such a fan base for making huge, kind of mind-bending films. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's doing Odyssey next,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna read.
Yeah, I will too in preparation for it.
Have you ever read it?
That I haven't.
Okay.
No. But that's one I'm not expecting him to do any kind of twisting on that
He
one.
might.
I feel like it's going to be a bit more straightforward historical epic, but who knows? I have high expectations for it. I think it's going to be great.
Once I read it, I'm reading it after the book I'm gonna read right now. I'm gonna read the Odyssey. It's actually not apparently because it's so old.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of insane how old the Odyssey is.
It is. It's one of the oldest.
And it was translated by like a blind man, and it's been translated a couple times. Once by a woman, once by a different guy, but it's so old. But anyways, that's not what this is about. Basil Joseph is so good. I like him a lot. I like his choices a lot because he's just like, this is interesting. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And he's a director first, right? That's his thing. He was a director first before he was an actor. No,
I don't remember that.
I think he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember that.
I know he's a director. He directed Manal Minari.
By the way, Sajjan Gopu was wonderful.
Is that the
Mario.
Oh yeah,
Mariano.
Indian.
Yeah. His buddy, his antagonist. Yeah, he has 6 directing credits.
First director credit was
Kunjia Maranam,
2015,
written and directed.
and I think his acting credits maybe they go farther than that. 2014, maybe he's not. But oh no.
Both.
Okay, so he did something called Silence and Homely Meals in 2013 and then 2014.
As an actor.
And then he directed.
And then he jumped to directing for a couple films.
I do love how often just unknowns get directing debuts and how well they usually go.
Yeah.
One, you don't get those kind of opportunities here. for
No.
films that are going to be non just festival circuit.
It feels far more like what our independent industry is here.
Yeah.
The Malayalam industry feels like our independent industry, where everybody's just like, you got a story, you want to tell it, you want to direct it, let's do it. Go ahead, do it, make your movie.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I love it.
I wonder. I mean, it's a great. It's a wonderful culture that they've kind of developed.
It really is.
Because that's how it should be. There should always be, circulation of new talent and in all the forms of directing, acting, writing. You should always try to bring new voices up.
Yeah.
Once you get there, you shouldn't just like guard it. I feel like it's your responsibility to bring people up with you. Some people don't.
Yep.
Some people don't. But Basil, I think him and Anurag are two of the best
Actors. Yeah, for sure. They'd be at the top of the list. I mean, obviously, Kamal Hassan.
He's an actor first, though.
I
feel like he's like not just like he did something. He was like the actor.
Yeah.
And then he was like, people, of course, are going to give him an opportunity to direct as well.
Yeah.
As opposed to, actually being a director and kind of making your way that way into becoming an actor. Because those two don't often coincide. They do sometimes. But being a director first and acting, because you don't often have the two talents.
Yeah.
Actors do turn directors a lot.
True.
But the other way around doesn't happen
Doesn't happen that often.
You don't see Marty Scorsese acting very much.
He does it, but he doesn't.
Bit parts or like
Little
as
bit
a joke
cameo
as
things.
Martin Scorsese.
Right. You don't see him just doing a standalone film where he's the actor.
You don't see Steven Spielberg or...
Doesn't happen. I'm trying to think in memory of what, like an Anurag in Hollywood, who started as a director, did directing, and then transitioned and started just doing acting as standalone acting.
You could be Quentin and be a director and then literally write somebody putting a foot in your mouth.
Yeah, it's
and be like,
predominantly...
I'm going to cast myself in that role.
Actors tend to shift to directing, but directors don't often... I did find out, this made me really happy.
Quentin.
Sean, who's the composer of the show I was just doing, he was talking to me about my character and some of the choices I was making as an actor, and that he has seen a lot of actors because he has scored a lot of television. And so we were talking about acting, and one of the things he did, which is really just speaks so much about him, is as he was scoring scenes for things, particularly when he did 24, he just went to acting class so he could better understand actors and their process, and maybe that would help him become a better composer of acting scenes. I think that's absolutely speaks volumes about how much he cares about the art form.
That's great.
And that he's a great composer. It'd be easy to just say, yeah, I can compose this, but he's like, I really want what I'm doing to accompany the work of the actor so much that I'm willing to go learn about their process. I thought that was awesome.
Well, the score definitely helped in this movie.
It sure did.
A lot.
Great score.
I could see this sticking around for a bit, maybe in the dummies. We'll see. I should write.
Yeah,
I should write down what the.
I'm doing it.
You are this year.
I'm keeping track
If it's a
early
2025 film,
so that I
I
could.
like
yeah,
that.
if it's a 2025 film, and I'm going to remember the score.
Yeah, I should make a list to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I liked this right now for that.
Exactly.
I liked this guy for this. I
Yep.
liked this.
Maybe a potential supporting actor, whatever
Yeah.
it might be.
Yeah, he did really well. The Sunjin Gopu. Oh yeah, it was Avesham. He was his buddy, right?
Yeah.
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 And, oh, Ram Charan,
Just reminding myself about that.
he was in Truly, the alien LGP one.
Oh,
I knew it.
I know we've seen him before. I
We've
just
seen
couldn't
him a lot.
place it.
The Ouija board one as well.
Yeah.
In this one, he looked like Indian Paul Giamatti, though. He did a very good job.
Very good job.
I thought everybody did. a good
Everybody
job.
did.
I mean, it's Malayali, so the floor is I feel like really high.
Yep.
Because they really just asked them to be normal.
Yeah. It worked.
So that was good.
Very enjoyable.
I know it's doing well. A lot of people are really loving this film.
Good.
And so I could see that. Let us know what you thought about the movie. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, what your thoughts on it are. And what should be our next Malayali watch along?
Yeah.
Basil or otherwise.
Yeah.
And anything else we need to know down below.